So okay guys, today's project is a very simple one, and if you're a beginner when it comes to soldering, I really recommend you guys this project. So to get this all done and to charge our AA nickel metal hydride cells, what will we need? Well, we need a 100 mA 6V solar panel and 2 diodes. Yep, that's just about it. You can actually utilize some resistors if you plan to charge something like AAA cells, or if you plan to charge alkaline batteries in general. But if you plan to just trickle charge or charge some AA cells, that's all we're gonna need. So this is the diagram I am using up on screen. It originally was meant for 4 AA cells, however, I don't really see how that would work out that great, so I decided to cut it down to 2. This will charge, it will charge your batteries really slower, but it will at least charge. Now when I set to do this project, I meant to do it with like a kind of an indoor panel. I didn't want to wire this thing up outside, it's just going to sit on my windowsill, which is why I had to, well, limit the amount of cells I could charge at once. But overall, it works really great. I built a little prototype to test things out, and I gotta say, it held up good over a week or so I decided to just commit to it, and I made this 3D printed case. The case was a little bit of jank, but it did end up working for me. It originally was meant to be 2 halves that would be screwed together with standoffs, which would sandwich the perf board in the middle. However, that did not quite work out. I somewhere along the lines cut the thing into 4s, so I had to actually glue it all together, and it didn't really line up right. But overall, once I got it all glued together, put the little battery symbol on the side, this project was done. And as you can see, it turned out great. I didn't really come up with the solution for holding the solar cell itself, but this nice little phone tentacle stand holder thing worked out great for me. I will perhaps one day go back and rewire the wires a bit so they're just a single strand versus being 2 double strands, but since I figured I'd be testing this thing out for like a week or so, I wanted an easy way to quickly disconnect it if something went wrong. But for the most part, nothing should go wrong with this circuit, as long as you keep an eye on it and just check your battery voltages out every now and then. And even if you did happen to overcharge a nickel metal hydride cell, for the most part you're relatively fine and the battery will be relatively safe. It should only ever warm up if that happens, and it shouldn't explode or nothing like that. These things are pretty much built so that does not happen. But yeah, with that said, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys learned something new, and if you do replicate this project, link a video or a picture down below so I could see what you guys have made. But yeah, before I go, as always, all parts will be in the description as well as the diagrams if you wish to, well, replicate what I made. I will link the 3D printable files as well. Just keep in mind, like I said, they're a little bit messed up at the moment, so I might take a day or two to fix that and re-upload those files separately. But yeah, that's basically it for this video now, and I'm gonna leave it off here. DTPK signing off. Peace. In a new system, go into the boot options, boot from it, it will load into FreeDOS, and I could play all my DOS apps.